the 5G standalone platforms are now becoming more affordable, and they know it's something they should look at. But at the same time, just the lack of comfort in using some of these networks. Under a single network management system, we can take, to your point, the Wi-Fi infrastructure, the high throughput, low latency private 5G network. It makes the whole adoption process just that much more palatable, right? It's just easier.
One of the key aspects is how do you deploy a network, and then it's not just the network, it's just the devices and the ecosystem around that, and making sure that certain devices, you cannot replace all the devices in day one, so you need to work your way through over a period of time. So I think our goal day in and day out is to make sure that how to make it easy for our customers to deploy the network and maintain it, manage and incrementally grow. Nokia Network Digital Twin, which essentially gives you real-time network performance of your network, so you do not really have to have a drive test to periodically check it, because in a dynamic environment, especially when you're talking about Arctic Circle, sending people for a drive test, it's pretty expensive. So the idea is that how do you make sure that the devices that you have deployed, you're able to get real-time diagnostic information and collectively make changes on the fly before users or your customers are able to figure out what the problems were. We are able to solve those problems before they actually surface. So I think those are the innovations that we are trying to bring to the table, which is making sure that we are supporting the customers.
By nature, what these standalone networks will do is they will start to eat up other networks, point-to-point networks at site. All of these kind of existing systems at site are going to start being amalgamated and under this private network. And as an IT guy who ultimately it can be quite intimidating to have all of these kind of subsystems operate under a single core, a single network management system. To your point, like that network twin product is helpful in just determining what's working and what's not working. That's another really strong innovation.